Okay, I'm just going to do a really quick video in regards to Toy Story 4. I've recently rewatched the 3 teaser trailers, and I saw an article that said over the weekend that they're going to release the official Toy Story 4 trailer sometime this week. So I'm going to give real quick 5 predictions I have for Toy Story 4. I've been trying to avoid too many online discussions or articles about it, and I want to try and get this film before the trailer comes out so that way I can record my reaction to that later this week. So just real quick, here are my 5 predictions for Toy Story 4. So I'm just going to go through all 5 of these very quickly. Okay, number 1. I'm predicting there's going to be a cameo by the characters from the Buzz Lightyear cartoon. Mira, XR, Booster, Zurg. I think they're just going to make a quick cameo because Zurg did appear in Toy Story 2. And he had a brief cameo in Toy Story 3, but they have not actually cameoed Team Lightyear from the actual Buzz Lightyear cartoon, which was the spinoff of the first Toy Story, or was the second Toy Story? I don't know. Point is, I feel like if this is going to be the last Toy Story, this is going to be their last chance to do it. So I think they might as well just go ahead and do that. And I feel like it would also be a good way to maybe, I don't know, Disney to re-air the show, make some money selling the toys, the action figures again. I just feel like that'd be something they could do. Like I said, it'd be a very brief cameo. But I would like to see that. I just think it'd be something that they could do. Okay, number 2. And I'm going to have to try and explain this one. I'm going to predict Mr. Potato Head is either not going to speak or he's going to be missing his mouth. Now, part of the reason for this is the fact that Don Rickles sadly died last year. And if you saw my first teaser trailer reaction, I even mentioned that. So I'm thinking what's going to happen is they're going to do something similar with what happened with Mrs. Potato Head with her eye in Toy Story 3. In that Mr. Potato Head's mouth is going to be missing. So they're going to have to either rotate his mouth with her mouth, or basically her mouth between the two for him to talk. Or maybe he's going to have a paper mouth that's going to sound nothing like Don Rickles. Like I said, it's just something I think, because here's the thing. While Slinky's actor died, I forgot his name, between 2 and 3, they got an actor that sounded like him. I don't think they're going to do that with Toy Story 2, or Toy Story 4. I think they're going to actually have basically Mr. Potato Head's mouth missing, and that's going to be his side quest, trying to find his mouth, but find other ways to talk. And I think it would be kind of funny, just having different random voices come from Mr. Potato Head. So yeah, like I said, I don't know how that would work, but I think they could try and do that, so it'd be pretty funny if they did. Okay, number 3. And this one's probably going to be the hardest to explain, but hear me out. I don't think Bo Peep is going to be the villain, but I think she's going to be either somehow manipulated by or even working for the villain. So Bo Peep, from what little we've seen from teasers, is that and what we got from Toy Story 3 was that she was eventually given up by Molly, and she's been, I guess, owned by somebody else, and now she and Woody have found each other again. Well, I think that she's probably not going to be the villain, like I said. I think whoever that action figure superhero is, or even Forky, is going to be a twist villain. But I don't think Bo Peep herself will be the villain. I think she's going to be working for the villain. And also, I don't think Key and Peele are going to be villains either. I think the Ducky and Bunny, I think they're just going to be jealous of Woody and Buzz, but I don't think they're going to be the villain. And I think that they're going to try and have it be somewhat of a twist that she's working for the villain. Because if you look back to Toy Story 3, the very first teasers and trailer, Lotso was hardly in him at all, and he ended up being a pretty good twist villain. So I think Bo Peep's not going to be the twist villain, but I think, like I said, she's going to be working for the villain, and I think Woody and Buzz just kind of have to help save her. So that's my theory on this one. I don't know how that would work, but I can kind of see them trying to do this, so hopefully it works out okay. Number 4, I predict there's going to be another cameo by either grown-up Andy or grown-up Molly, because assumedly maybe a year or so has passed in between 3 and 4, but not too much time. Because the toys are presumably still going to be owned by Molly, and she can't age too much, otherwise it'd be similar with what happened, not Molly, what was her name? Bonnie, sorry. Otherwise it'd be what happened with Molly, and then she'd give them up pretty early on. No, so if Bonnie still owns the toys, I'm thinking that there's just going to be a cameo by Andy or Molly at some point in the movie, just very brief. I don't think it's going to be anything too big. I don't think Andy's going to get his toys back, and I don't think he's going to play with them like he did at the end of 3. But I just think it's just going to be a quick, just maybe not even a minute-long cameo by Andy or Molly. I just think, oh, okay, just like how even after all this time, he still has that soft spot for his toys, or maybe Molly kind of regrets what she did with Bo Peep. That's just my prediction, that there's still going to be just a brief cameo by one or even both of them. Okay, number 5, I predict either Woody and or Buzz are going to die in this film. Now, I gotta be really careful in how I explain this one. Here's the thing. Disney's been known for a lot of their movies killing off someone pretty early on in the movie, and then usually having like a fake-out death near the end. Now, in Toy Story 3, we had essentially a fake-out death with the incinerator. Now, I think it was handled very well, and I don't mind fake-out deaths that much in Disney films if they're handled well. I'd say a good half the time they are, but about half the time they aren't. It just kind of depends on the movie itself, but I don't think they're going to do another fake-out death again after doing that fake-out death in Toy Story 3. Otherwise, because I think it'd just be kind of too predictable to do a fake-out death both in 3 and in 4. So I'm predicting that, and plus given what we've seen like with some of the teasers and some of the posters, I'm thinking they're probably going to try and go all out this time. And we did see a toy die in Toy Story 3. I think it was some train that I guess broke apart and they threw it away. Presumably that toy train was killed in the incinerator. But yeah, so I'm predicting they're probably going to kill off either Woody and or Buzz. Now, I'm not saying I want this to happen. I just feel like if it's the end of the Toy Story franchise, this would be a way to bring it to, I guess, the ultimate end. I mean, we've seen toys come to life. We've followed their journey all the way back from the very first Toy Story. So this would basically be the grand conclusion by having either Woody or Buzz die. So, even both. So yeah, I'm not saying I would love for that to happen, but I'm thinking it could happen. Alright, so that's it I got for this video. Like I said, these are just 5 predictions. I'm not saying I want all these things to happen, or I don't want all these things to happen. I just predict they might do these 5 things. Because if this is going to be indeed the last Toy Story, they should go all out and try and do something that they haven't done with the other 3 films, and I think these 5 things would be something different. So yeah, hopefully the trailer will come out sometime later this week, and the official trailer itself, and I'll do my live reaction for that whenever it does come out. So, yeah, not much else I got to say. These are just, like I said, my 5 predictions. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment below. And hopefully I'll get back to you with some more stuff or even replies in the future. Alright, that's it for the day. Take care.